Now, moving on to number 1, let's wrap up my Never Top 10 episodes, and it is Truth, Revision, and the Lexicon Way. Let's begin. The episode begins where Tim Botsford is reading the newspaper in the morning saying something is misprinted in the Daily Rag that says, drinking milk can make you into a movie star. And I didn't think that was a great article that Scoops thinks he made. And Becky says, who would write a misleading article? And somehow his friend Scoops was behind all this, but Becky has clear suspicion that it wasn't Scoops. So he decided to go to school that day. So she decided to go to school and talk to Scoops to find out she's the one who's doing the article. And Scoops, on the other hand, sees the article in the paper and he says, this is what he wrote. Then he has more suspicions that somebody else might be behind this. MB was on the paper. MB. Could that be Mr. Big that is behind the Daily Rag? Anyway, Becky, Scoops, and Bob go into the closet and find Mr. Big and Leslie taking over the Daily Rag for Scoops, which somehow has an evil, suspicious plan in mind to have everyone read articles that he rewrote from Scoops' Bang, which is not a good thing in the hand. And so his next paper will be reveal Word Girl's secret identity, which is somehow not a very good idea. His only good plan is to find out who Becky is, so he can expose that to the world. This somehow operates this plan throughout the city, with Leslie handing out papers throughout every citizens of the house, and all the people decide to find out who Word Girl really is, all of them trying to flash rape Word Girl at the time. In one moment, Word Girl takes her helmet off for 1 second, until Huggy covers her head and fly off. And somehow, Becky, aka Word Girl, is not in a very good position at this point. If her identity is revealed to the world, everybody will find out who it really is. It's not a very good idea, and the police will find out who she is as well. So Scoops, on the other hand, is afraid he might lose his job during this moment. But with Becky there to help him, there's a point of them stopping Mr. Big. So somehow the exhibition guy tries to read the paper, but a bee is trying to bother him at the time. He then accidentally throws the paper at Becky's face, and somehow accidentally revealing her face in the paper, and Scoops saying Word Girl's identity revealed. But another article that Mr. Big wrote is, now that you know Word Girl's identity, you want to find out who she is? Well, take a picture of her sidekick's identity, then you'll win the contest. Which is somehow misleading as well. And so, Becky, Bob, and Scoops head home for the day, and the next day, Word Girl and Huggy confront Mr. Big and Leslie, putting an end to his lies and misleading articles throughout the city. The two of them defeated, Scoops Ming comes in, and somehow rewrites his paper for the Daily Rag, that her identity is safe for now. And another thing that the principal calls Mr. Big Shelley Smalls, which is somehow revealed that Mr. Big's real name is Shelley Smalls. Huh. Who would have thought? Anyway, Mr. Big is somehow taken to her principal's office. Scoops, Ming, and Word Girl exchange words to each other, and Word Girl then flies off, and therefore saving the day and her identity safe for now. Okay, let's begin this episode. So what I like about this episode is that not only this episode is a thing from Superman, Truth, Revision, and the Truth, Revision, and the American Way, but this is also a very good episode as well. And it was also pretty good is that Mr. Big was also in the paper doing the paper during his job, doing a fake job with his job in the Daily Rag, so he has many ideas to mislead the people throughout the city. Also, what also happened in this episode is many people around the city trying to figure out who Word Girl's identity is, so he decides to make everyone who she really is. Third, what I also like about this episode is that the third thing is when somehow Scoops rewrites the article about Word Girl having her identity covered for now, but in the two-part episode, Invasion of Money Lovers, Scoops finds out who Becky really is. So, that's about it. That's all I can say about this episode, is that I really like this episode a lot. This is also one of my favorite episodes after the episode Bambi Battle Spots. Anyway, that is all the episodes from my top 10 favorite episodes of Word Girl Part 2. Now you've liked all my favorite episodes of Word Girl. Now I'm going to talk about my worst episodes of Word Girl on TV. So, Jared Paulson signing off, and good day, everyone.